Okay, hi everybody. So we're going to take some time here to solve this quadratic equation, 10x squared plus 6 equals 16x. And remember that what we want to do to first of all is we want to bring everything over to one side of the equation so that it's equal to 0. And actually, I'm going to put it in order of decreasing degree here. So the quadratic term, the linear term, and then the constant there. And the reason I want to do that is because my next goal here is going to be to factor it. And once you factor it, once you've got it as a times b equaling 0, I know that either a must equal 0 or b must equal 0 or both there. So if I can write this as the product of two expressions, I know that either one of those factors must be equal to 0. And I can use that to figure out what values of x will make that true. And the real key here is it doesn't really matter which one it is. As long as one of those factors goes to 0, the whole thing will go to 0. Now, first of all, I'm going to look at that expression, and I notice that there's a common factor of 2 to every expression here. So I'm going to factor that out. And now I'm hoping that I can use a little bit of guess and check here to make this work here. Now, 5x squared is going to be broken down into 5x and x. And then I need my outside product and my inside product to sum together to get 8. Specifically negative 8, but 8 right now. And I don't really want to put the 3 there. I know it's got to be 3 and 1, but if I put the 3 out there, I'm going to multiply the 5x by the 3. That's going to get me 15. It's going to be kind of hard to combine that with 1 to get negative 8. So I think the 3 should go here. Put the 1 there. I need the product of 3 and 1 to be positive, but I need the sum when I multiply that out to be negative. So each one of these must be negative. And so there we go. I've now factored this expression. So if the result is 0, I know that either that factor, 2, is equal to 0, 5x minus 3 is equal to 0, or x minus 1 is equal to 0. And I'm just looking for possible values of x here. What values of x might make this true? Now, clearly that first one here, that makes no sense. Okay, 2 does not equal 0. So that's the factor of 2 is not causing that expression to go to 0. So what is? Well, it could be the 5x minus 3, in which case bring the 3 over and then divide by 5, and we get x is equal to 3/5. Or I could bring that 1 over from this last factor here, and x is equal to 1. And so what I've got here are two possible values, 3/5 and 1. Either one of those, if you plug that in, would make the entire expression equal to 0. You just plug them in kind of one at a time and evaluate and see what happens there. And just for the sake of time here, I'm not going to plug that in and check, but you could. You could take that 3/5, plug it in to this original expression, and you'd notice that the left side is equal to the right side. And then you could go back in and take that positive 1 and plug it in. And actually, maybe positive 1 we will do real quick here. If you plug 1 into this, we'll just do it over here. You'll get 10 times 1 squared plus 6 will equal 16 times 1. Is that true? Does 10 plus 6 equal 16? And the answer is yes. The same thing would be true if you plugged in the 3/5. It's just I've got a limited amount of time to do this.